Ready to go? Just give the signal. It'll be a rough trip. Used to be to go straight up Clavering Boulevard, but now it's not so easy. Half the city's dead of the plague. The other half's fighting over what's left. City Watch still holds the bigger streets, and they've set up those wall of light checkpoints. A man walks through one of those, and he ends up burned to a crisp. Everything not controlled by the City Watch is gang territory. There are the real odd birds living on the fringes like that Granny Rags. They say she's nuts. I don't know which is worse. Just take your pick.
And ho there, folks. Yeah, we're back at another episode of fucking Dishonored. Now, in this episode, as promised, I went into a cheated file, so now I have pretty much everything. I might as well go over the list of abilities that we now have. So, under Dark Powers, we have all of them upgraded. There's some that I'm not going to bother using because I don't want to use them. Dark Vision normally lets you see enemies through walls. With the... It shows you right there. It's really not that difficult. I mean, I'm not going to be using these to an excess. I know that this is kind of skipping a bulk of the game of just, collecting stuff. But don't worry, because, it's still going to be quite... bone charms are a thing. They do stuff for us. But yeah, so it's like we're not going to still be like, I mean, we're gonna be overpowered. It doesn't matter. Fuck it. But yeah, in the last episode, we basically escaped prison, and in this episode, we just became, OP as fuck. And now we're gonna have some fun, right? Get into the real bulk of the game. So, as Samuel said there, we're going to be assassinating a high overseer. Campbell chicken noodle soup. Ah, yes. So here I'm going to help this gentleman out.
Because we have to check you over. And there's an inspection fee.
Technically, I don't have to fight these guys. I don't even have to kill them.
I owe you, brother. I want to ask about the mask. I wouldn't want my face seen either, pulling a stunt like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I'll return the favor. Come by Griff's shop. That's my business. Well, it was at one time, but now I'm reduced to scavenging things from here and there as the city dies. If you need anything, I wouldn't mind trading for a little money. Maybe someday the plague will blow over and everything will go back to normal. But until then, it's scavenging for me.
Mm-hmm. So this is basically your merchant while you're out on missions. And because he has to go scavenge for things, they are a bit more expensive. But it's fairly useful. There's a bone charm there. The heart actually can find bone charms as well, which was something that wasn't quite explained. I guess bone charms are something I could go for. I know where there's another one where those guards were tossing bodies into the boat, where I just sort of knocked that one guy out. But yeah, so we're gonna have a little fun with some of these powers. Like, we're just gonna stop time here and let's just sleep dart these guys, right? Doink. And oh, of course. Whatever. Now, I mean, I'm still gonna be doing the good ending even though I'm killing people. I already got the achievement for not killing a single person in the game. So it's unconsequential to me if I do murder some people. Acrobat. Which one's that? I have to discover more. Yeah, acrobat. Climb slightly faster. I guess that's useful. Slight chance to miss friends. White rats won't attack you. But yeah. Basically, bone charms give you like small boosts to power. So, oh come on, there we are. There's some money, but I mean we're not really gonna need it per se. Anyway, so these episodes are probably gonna go by pretty fast. If I wasn't using a cheated playthrough, basically a cheated file, whatever, they still probably would go over just as fast because my first upgrade would have been the increased distance for blink. The other one being
Wanna look at some
yeah,
of the
blah,
things
blah,
I
blah.
found?
The other one would be probably just dark vision and all that. We're gonna get this, we're gonna get that. Buy some of these. As you can see, I have a fart load of coins. I think that's more than you can even get in the game. Whatever, I don't even care. But as you see, his stuff's a little more expensive, and you know that's perfectly fine. Just gonna buy his shit. But yeah, dark vision, like the level 2 one, lets you see a bit more. We're gonna say fuck to those rats, right? Yeah, fuck those rats. It lets you see more stuff, so not just enemies and living beings. You can also see loot items, or perhaps even quest-related items. If you're going for like getting all of the loot in the game, which is a statistic, like they show you how much there is within each level. There's a bone charm. Don't even need that. Unwanted bone charms. Bone charms, whatever, fuck. They're a bit more useful in the second game because you can break them down and make your own charms rather than the runes. Anyway, we have a thing going on here.
Hello. I hear the second day is when the skin really starts to come all the way off. Is that true? Or is it the itching that really gets you? Or the rats?
Jasper, isn't it? It's not so bad in here. Except I miss your wife.
Ha! You don't scare easy, I'll give you that. But that'll change.
Good. We didn't have to watch that at all. We could have just murdered the guy. Anyway, this guy that
Feels good.
asshole was telling us about, she's like, oh yeah, you know, he's a part of the crew. You gotta go fucking get him.
What you're here to do tonight is of the highest importance. We've got to find Emily. So kill Campbell and make it quick. Once it's done...
Yeah, blah blah blah. I'm not gonna...
Alright,
So yeah, he's basically saying that he told Samuel to meet us behind the Overseer's office. Anyway, we have another important thing to see here.
Have you ever seen the ritual?
I've never seen the Heretics brand used. No, it's a rare occurrence. But I did spy the face of one so branded. A former member of our order, of course. Out on a retreat, we passed through a fishing town and saw him begging.
What were his crimes?
Who can say? The brand is reserved for an overseer, or even the High Overseer himself, who violates our codes and must be cast out permanently. Remember the 7 strictures, and you never need worry about such matters.
Yeah, so we're gonna do something interesting with that. As you saw, that gave us an option to check out the brand. Interrogation room key needed. I don't need no fucking keys. Just jump right over it. Yeah, so we're gonna use the Heretics brand on the Overseer instead of killing him, because that seems like it would be a lot more suitable, given that he most likely broke some of these strictures, wouldn't you say? Anyway, we're just gonna sneak on through here. Stealthy like an asshole, right? Oh.
That's clear. But why?
Oop.
The one man...
That was really close. Anyway, this is the meeting room over here that we need to go and infiltrate. Oh, we got another spiritual remedy here. Got a rune here. We got some wine. Let's just spill the glasses. And as you can see, they're in there.
We found a safe place to hole up in all this chaos.
Our target,
If my overseers hear any word, I'll
two
come
targets
straight to you.
technically.
Time for drinks.
Anyway,
I hope you won't.
so we're gonna be messing with these guys a little bit. What do I want to do? I think the best case scenario would be to freeze time and knock them both out. So when it comes to Callista's uncle here, we're going to bring him to a safe place. And as for the High Overseer, we're going to be branding him.
I don't understand how
So it's not to kill him, because, you know, we're still protectors, not murderers. Anyway, you know, you're an asshole, and I'm sorry. So, anyway, we got that. We're gonna jump over here real quick. Toss this guy into the corner. Now, guards will eventually come in here and search for him, so you might want to hustle. But we have plenty of time. So we're just gonna make our way through. Blink over there. Oof. Careful, because sometimes these guards can actually be looking through these windows at really inconvenient times. Tiptoe my ass through here. Shut the door. Toss his ass on there. Or well, I guess I actually have to place him in. Whatever. And yeah, we got some nice loot here. Sorry about the cuts here and there. That was unfortunate. Anyway, we're gonna brand this asshole. Good. Oh yeah. So, he's been neutralized. Now, I mean, they are expecting me to kill him, but quite clearly I'm not going to, because I'm a good guy and all that. And, yeah. Oh, you fucking, Oh, well, that was unfortunate. Oh, can I get back up? Oh, shit. Yeah, right up here. Cool. So as you see, I have like a double jump. If I hold space, just doop doop. Anyway, Colonel here, we're gonna get him out of here. We gotta find a safe place for him. Because, you know, we wouldn't want people thinking that, that he did something to him. So, you know, we're gonna pretend that maybe he's been drinking and, you know, fuck. I want to put him inside of this trash bin here.
Gather for whiskey and cigars tonight?
Perfect. Just eat that pear that was in the fucking trash. So we rescued him. We quote-unquote assassinated our target. It's all good. So now we're gonna get the F out of here.
Please, she's my sister. She's not a witch. I know her.
Out of the way. You expect preferential treatment just because you are her brother?
Alright. Anyway, we're gonna keep going on. Oop. Yeah. We're just over here. So, although the mission's done, there's still sort of some space to cover here, right? We're gonna open this up, grab that. Plague resistant. Okay, Weepers, we haven't met those yet. I can eat rats, the white ones. Gain some mana back. As you see here, we have a nice rat swarm. Another one of our abilities is to summon a rat swarm. And, yeah, they just... As you saw what happened in the previous episode with those guards, we can do that to guards now as well. As you see, we have a nice variety of items to choose from. Possession, we can possess people or animals, bend time, stop time, summon rats, blink, you know, all that. We have some combustible bolts, regular bolts, sleep bolts, our pistols loaded and ready to go. Here we have another interesting event, and this is what happens between high chaos and low chaos.
You're just feeling off. That's all.
It's no use. I'm sick. I can taste blood. It's been days. You know what you have to do.
Stop it. I'll give you my share of elixir.
Nonsense. I don't want to bleed from the eyes and lose my mind. I don't want to spread the plague to anyone else. Don't fall prey to restless hands. I'm asking you to do this because you've known me for so long. Can you do it? Will you?
Yes, my friend. I will. Before you weep. Before you bring down the rest of us.
Thank you.
Turn your back, my friend. Recite the 7 strictures. I will make it fast.
Restrict the wandering eyes that look hither and yonder for some flashing thing that easily catches.
What brings calamity in the next?
But yeah, as you can see, that man was willing to die for his friends and his faith, basically. Whereas if you were doing a high chaos run, he would basically be trying to pretend that he isn't sick. And basically one of them like holds him down and the other kills him. So, stuff like that. Here's some more shit we don't need, whatever. Here's Samuel.
From the way I hear it, Campbell lived a pretty posh life. Maybe it's not my place to say, but men of the faith shouldn't live like barons. You ready to go?
He also was bred like a baron.
Okay, let's go.
Mm-hmm. Are we going? So yeah, as you can see, even though I killed some people, just a few, we were in low chaos overall, which is pretty good. As you can see, there's a bunch of statistics for all this random garbage I'm not going to do. But anyway, back to the Hound Pits pub.
Admiral Havelock and Lord Pendleton are in the courtyard. I expect they'll want to congratulate you.
Yay. So now you'll see our reward for doing that little side quest.
He's alive. Thank you, Corvo, thank you. My uncle's a good man, and one day he'll prove it. Here. I know you did this for the right reasons, but I want you to take this as a reward. It's an old heirloom one of my aunts gave me.
Mm-hmm.
They're all corrupt. If this is going to work, we have to take down the Lord Regent and all of his key allies.
You did it.
Somehow
Nice
you
teleport.
took down the High Overseer Campbell against the odds. I knew you were our man, Corvo. With Campbell gone, we've hurt the Lord Regent immeasurably. And with Martin back, we'll have the finest strategist alive.
The Lord Regent must be shitting himself in Dunwall Tower.
Yes, and Campbell's journal, let's not forget. Our hope is that in these encoded pages, the location and condition of Emily Caldwin can be discovered. Our entire movement will mean nothing if we can't place the rightful heir on the throne. We must act fast. No doubt the Lord Regent is holding Emily somewhere, waiting to reveal her, and step out as the hero and further cement his regency.
If he doesn't bring the young lady forth soon, there will be infighting among the nobles as to who should succeed the Empress.
Yes, time is against us. But now you should take a well-earned rest, Corvo. We will decipher the contents of the High Overseer's journal and share them with you later.
Yeah, so anyway, yeah, we're gonna rest. And, you know, go on to the next day. Now we're randomly gonna think about learning about Weepers. Holy shit. Fuck that. Oh, please. Video games. But yeah, so, you know, this episode's pretty much done. So we'll just, you know, learn about Weepers and then call it good.
It is every citizen's duty.
Oh, or I just go in the wrong direction. That works too.
The state depends on you.
Hello, Corvo. I expect Martin will be joining us shortly. I hate to start your day with such a strange matter, but the servants heard something last night, moving through the storm drains beneath the building. Most likely a weeper, the poor bastard. There's no hope for them once the plague gets that far along. Nothing more than a shuffling corpse full of sickness and insects, if you're asking me. I'd appreciate you investigating, just to be sure it's not a nosy guardsman that's getting too close. Here's a key to the hatches. I tend a servant down there, but they die of fear on the spot, I'm afraid. Maybe Piero can concoct some sort of sleep poison for your crossbow if you want to go that route.
So yeah, this is just more tutorial stuff, kind of. More so like, oh hey, you know, this is a thing. But yeah, so they're talking about Weepers. Weepers are basically people that caught the plague. Got like really, really sick. They're sort of like zombies, but just kind of shittier. So we're just gonna, yeah, here's a couple of Weepers. Doink, doink. And we're good. But yeah, they're fairly uninteresting. They say there's no cure, but, you know, we'll find out. Anyway, we need to get out of the sewer, right? Yeah.
You went down there in the sewers? I thought I heard a weeper in there earlier. You're probably the bravest man I've ever met. Overseer Martin has arrived. He's with Admiral Havelock now. They want to talk to you.
Ah. Okay, there we are. Anyway, back in. We'll talk to Havelock again.
Corvo, I trust you remember Martin, an overseer before, and perhaps again someday soon.
I owe you thanks for my rescue.
Indeed, you've given us a glimmer of hope, Corvo, because we've gotten what we wanted from Campbell's journal. You've done it. We know where Emily Caldwell is being held.
The Golden Cat, of all places. A bathhouse for aristocrats. Little better than a cursed brothel.
But there's an unfortunate twist. It appears that Pendleton's own kinsmen stand in our way. The twins, Morgan and Custis. Not only are they controlling Emily, but they have the controlling parliamentary votes we so desperately need.
Yes, the Pendletons have to die. But most importantly, Emily must be brought here safely so we can protect her until the Lord Regent and his entourage have been dealt with. Pendleton's waiting for you on the dock. He's asked to brief you personally. I think it's best.
Dealing with family is difficult sometimes, and...
Corvo.
I know.
Corvo. I've asked to speak to you myself. You see, I'm sending you to kill my older brothers, Morgan and Custis. They're horrible men. It's true, as you may have heard. Cruel beyond words. Further, my brothers are close allies to the Lord Regent, and as long as they are in Parliament, we cannot gather the votes we'll need to stop the Lord Regent from further consolidating his power. These days, they're best known for exploiting their favor with him to cheat others out of their wealth. Let's just say that not every family evicted and quarantined for having the plague actually has the plague. I warned my brothers in every way I could. I really did. but they never did listen to me. They'll be at the Golden Cat tonight at their usual revels. They'll be protected by the City Watch, so it'll be dangerous. Now go. Please do it before I change my mind.
Alcoholism. Morty. But yeah, so we're gonna stop by Piero real quick and just buy some stuff. Excuse me.
Corvo, my friend.
Yeah, blah 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 blah.
Ammunition, or weaponry.
Please just get to the shop.
Something for you?
Yes, let's have a look. So yeah, as you saw, we got some more upgrades, bought some stuff. We'll just supply up real quick. You never know when you're gonna need explosives on a non-lethal run, right? Let's buy the fringe for the fuck. Anyway, that's gonna be all for this episode, and you know, in the next episode we'll go and deal with the Pendleton twins there, and save Lady Emily, right? See you then.